Hello and welcome to another episode of Momento Malum today. The Bambara Groundnut is a domesticated legume species with a similar physiology to the common peanut. This species is grown within the semi-arid regions of Africa and is often intercropped with cereals. This species outyields other legumes under conditions of limited rainfall and in fertile soils. The Bambara groundnut is the third most important legume crop in much of Africa, only beaten by the peanut and the cowpea. As a result, this crop has garnered interest in various research projects. The evaluation of the genetic diversity of the Bambara groundnut is a requirement for effective cultivar creation in modern times. There have been few studies on the genetic variation in Bambara groundnut. As a result, there is still a great debate on the origins and the amount of genetic variation that exists within the Bambara groundnut gene pool. The general center of origin for the Bambara groundnut is generally agreed to be Africa, but the actual exact origin remains debated. There are two camps in this debate. One group suggested that the origin is the Nile of Sudan. This is based on the diversity of the seed pattern within different specimens and individual lines within Bambara groundnut within this region. The other reason is the presence of wild or feral Bambara groundnut. The second model suggests that the origin is in Nigeria due to the presence of confirmed wild stock and the wider level of seed coat variation. To determine the genetic diversity of the Bambara groundnut, Dr. Olukolu analyzed 1,973 genetic lines by analyzing 40 physical traits and through the use of the DART genetic marker technology. And here are the results. If you want to donate to my channel, the links are below. If you want to buy my book, you can also find that link in the description box below. The East African lines are found to be the largest plants in size within this cultivated species, followed by the lines of Central Africa, but the lines of Cameroon and Nigeria are the smallest plants of the cultivated form of this species. Although the species has comparatively low yield compared to other pulse species, there are 7 genetic lines that have high yield. These will be shown in the final slide. The genetic data show the point of origin of the Bambara groundnut was an area between Nigeria and Cameroon. The cultivars in Nigeria and Cameroon have the highest level of genetic variation, indicating that this is the location of domestication of the species. The genetic data also suggests that the Bambara groundnut was introduced to East Africa from West Africa. This is because the phenotypic and genetic data suggests that the Eastern African lines are derived from 2 of the 4 genetic groups found in Nigeria and Cameroon. And that about covers everything. Thank you for watching.